Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Inhabitmars channel. Today's video, I just want to go over some of the methods of obfuscation that NASA's been using lately. It's kind of sad because I've been going through these images, like I say, seeing if I can get a different perspective on the Sol 315 that we were looking at. And I'm going through the images and everything. And it's kind of frustrating in a way. I just want to show you. This is where I'm at right now, just going through. Um, here's Let me see if I can show you real quick. I don't know if you can see this grid pattern, but this is a grid pattern. Chris has been talking about it, and I've been talking about it. And whenever you try to get into these photos, one thing you got to try to do is do your best to remove the grid pattern. And it's every one of these. I can click on any of these images. Let's take this one. And this one is, can I get any closer? Actually, did I find one without one? I doubt it, because when I download it, I'm sure it'll have it. And this is Sol 320. And let me just show you real quick what I have been doing. Okay, this is Sol 320 also, right? Yeah, this is the Mastcam Z from Sol 320. And that other image I'm sure is going to be the same way. I've looked at many of these. And when you go to zoom in, there you go, grid pattern. Every single one of these. So let's say you've got something like right here, and you want to try to clean this up. I just go through the filters, and I'm sure Chris is a lot better at this over at Mars Anomalies. Anti-aliasing, this is the edge extraction algorithm, and it just helps to separate any edges to make things pop out a little bit and separate them. Stop pulling on my chair, please. All right, so I usually do that one just to help separate stuff. Now, deinterlace. This is the one when every other row or column is missing, like this grid pattern. So I usually go through and first I'll do it on the horizontal axis, and let's do split screen so we can see. You can clean them up a little bit, but you really can't do too much, because see, you do too much and it just gets blocky again. So you just do a little bit. And actually on this one, wow, if you even try to do it a little bit, it just distorts it. So let's do that one. And as you can see, it takes it out a little bit. Go to enhance. Let's deinterlace now on the vertical. And we'll do the same thing about a 3 probably. Forgot to do split screen. See that? This grid pattern, and this is more prevalent than before. Now when you zoom out a little bit, it looks just a little better. And then we want to put just a little bit of blur into it, just a tiny bit. That's too much. Just a tiny bit of blur to see if we can bring that out a little bit. Wow, on the on OBS it still looks blurry. It's a little clearer here, but not much. And as you get in, you're still going to see that grid pattern. It's really sad they're doing this. They're really obfuscating this. Uh, somebody should bring this up to them. You could try noise reduction. The high pass really doesn't help, I noticed, a whole lot. So I don't usually do a lot with this. See that? I don't really use the high pass filter on it. Okay. One of the other ones I try to use, like I say, is a noise reduction. Turn it way down. And it's not really going to do anything on this one. This one is really well obfuscated. You're not really going to get a whole lot with this one. Okay, so let's cancel that. So this is some of the new techniques they're using. And you can go through any one of these and do this. You can try de-stripe. It really, oh no, that wasn't the one. But anyway, and I've tried everything um, just to try to clean these up, but they're really hiding stuff in these. Like we can see a shape here that doesn't quite look natural, but you get into it and you can't really do anything with that. Let me show you. This is an original image. Oops, let me bring it over here so you can see it. And when you get in close, there's that grid pattern. Now this one isn't as strong. The reason I downloaded this because I wanted to see um, our drone that we had in that one, and you can see it in there, and it's not super clear once again because of the grid pattern. And I wanted to see what these things were here. They don't look like just standard rocks, but they could be. I mean, but you can't get enough detail, and that's why I think they put this grid pattern on, is to keep you from really seeing anything of value. And that I wanted to. I've been looking through, like I say, to get a different perspective on some of these items, especially like I say, I wanted to know if I had that drone model right. And by the way, I think I need to extend the nose out a little bit. Let's see. I can't get in real close, but you can see it actually comes out a little bit farther. Here's that tail section once again, and you see it just barely comes out to here and then ends. I still can't see what's underneath it. That's the other thing I wanted to see what was underneath it. And this is Sol 320. So the rover's a little bit closer over here. I thought, oh, okay, we'll get a better image of it, but this is what you get. This is what you get from NASA. It's like, I love NASA, and I love the idea of exploring and everything else, but I just don't understand why we can't just show the images raw and not obfuscate stuff. It would be so cool to be able to see some of this stuff for real, especially with modeling. The clearer the image to model, the better the model. I could put so much more detail in some of the stuff. Like right here, you can see something right here. It definitely doesn't just look like a regular rock, and maybe this one too. These are darkened. We could lighten those, but we're still not going to get any detail because this grid pattern is going to break everything up. There's a piece back here that could be a rock, but I don't know. So I've been going through these images, just trying to find something um, to help us with this model that we've been working on. See if we can get any different perspective. And this is what I ran into. This is almost every image. Let's see. Let's go here. I went through. How am I doing on time? Okay. I'm on page 35 already, and we're barely at Saul. What Saul is this? Oops. Let's pick that one. This is Saul 320 also. So hopefully I can find some images that aren't uh, obfuscated with that and still shows our drone. So I'll be looking at some of these images and seeing if there's anything we can pull out of it. Because I know there's more in that image. I just don't know what all is in it. But I just wanted to show that. It's so sad. Can I get in any closer on this one? Not really. But I'm sure I guarantee when we get into that, yeah, I'm using my magnifier and I mean I can see that grid pattern. Like I say, it's about every image now. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that up, let you know I'm working on it, and hopefully we find some good clear images. You know, the cameras, the mast cams are both 4K, and I think even the navigation cams are 4K. And these are not 4K images. These are like, you know, the quality images you'd get with a flip phone back in the day, when they first started coming out with cameras on. So, what were they, 2 meg cameras or something, or 1.7, I think. I don't even remember now. But yeah, the first cell phone cams were better than these, and we know that the Rover takes better images. This grid pattern is added afterward, and I would love to hear what their explanation is as to why. Maybe there's a legitimate reason they do it. I don't know. It makes it so hard to see. But all right, guys. That was just a quick video. I just wanted to throw that out there because I know Chris has talked about it, and you know, this is why I usually wait for his uh, burns on it when he puts out a video, because his methods of cleaning them up, he's more experienced with Photoshop than I am in GIMP, and I'm using GIMP, which, I mean, you can do the same thing in GIMP that you can in Photoshop, but you have to know how to use the software. And so I just know the basics. And I can tell you a lot more about Blender than I can about GIMP, but I do use it, and I do try to enhance the images as much as I can. But generally, him, Neville Thompson, and Neil Spence with their Gigapans. Like, I was going through Neville Thompson's right now. I'm looking at one here, and this is Perseverance Sol 199. Yeah, 199. And I was thinking, well, maybe I can get one of Neville Thompson or Neil Spence's Gigapans if they get closer to Sol 315. So I've been going through there and just seeing what we can see in that. But there's some interesting rocks here. And then people have pointed out some stuff in here. Where's the little alien he said? Is this? Well, this isn't it, but what is this? Oh, mechanical pieces. Somewhere one guy pointed out looked like a little alien. So anyway, all right, now that's it for today. You guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share this video with anybody that's interested in Mars stuff. And we're gonna try to get some good models out if I can find some good images. Otherwise, I'll just wait for Chris from Mars Anomalies to put out another video. He does a good cleanup. and it's easier to model from his cleanups than it is for me to spend hours going through and trying everything to clean them up, which I do, but they're never as good as his stuff. So I usually use his, or like I'll go through the Gigapans and Giga Macros. I like Giga Macro now. Even though it's not separated by categories in Gigamacro that I've seen. At least in Gigapan, he had Neville had them separated by the different missions and stuff. But anyway, on the Gigamacro, you just gotta scroll through and scroll through till you find one. But all right, so share this with everyone. If thank you to our new subscribers. We've had a few new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hopefully you're liking what you're seeing. And if not, drop some comments and let me know. Maybe there's some images you'd like to share with me. I'll try to remember to put I think it's Inhabitmars at gmail.com. I'll look, but I'll try to drop that in there. And maybe you've got some good images that would be great to model. I'm all for it. Send me the images, or maybe you just want to chat, uh, either through the comments or through Gmail or whatever. Um, that would be great. Let me know what you think. Maybe we need to do things a little different or something. Who knows? But all right, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.